The United Nations has launched a flash appeal for victims of Super Typhoon Yolanda. The launching event was graced by Baroness Valerie Amos, United Nations Undersecretary General for Humanitarian Affairs and Emergency Relief Coordinator. Bianca Piedad tells us more.
After Super Typhoon Haiyan, locally known as Yolanda, struck a path of destruction across the country, aid from 28 foreign nations have been pouring in to help the victims. Financial assistance from Australia, Belgium, Canada, China, Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, Hungary, Indonesia, Israel, Japan, Luxembourg, Malaysia, the Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Russia, Singapore, Spain, Sweden, Taiwan, Turkey, United Arab Emirates, United Kingdom, United States, Vatican and Vietnam have reached 2,366,669,200 pesos. Contributors of the amount also came from the European Union and international organizations such as the United Nations Children's Fund or UNICEF, Medicine Sans Frontières or Doctors Without Borders, Oxfam United Nations Office for Coordination and Humanitarian Affairs or UNOCHA.
The estimated amount was also processed through an online currency conversion tool that does not factor in interbank rates and daily fluctuations in foreign exchange rates.
For her part, United Nations Undersecretary Valerie Amos is hopeful that all the money will be used properly and for what it is originally intended. The United Nations also laid a 6-month rehabilitation plan for the damaged infrastructures from November this year until May of 2014. Today, UN also launched an international appeal to help the relief efforts in the Philippines that would need about $301 million.
With the government, and I very much hope that our donors will be generous. That plan is for $301 million. We are already seeing an international and generous response given the horrific pictures that people have seen, particularly on their television screens. We know that people need help now, but we also know that given the scale of the disaster, that help will need to continue for recovery and rehabilitation.
Meanwhile, senators have also taken initiatives to help the victims and put up donation boxes in front of their respective offices. At the same time, the August Chamber is studying Senate President Franklin Drilon's proposal to revise the 2014 national budget and be able to allot funds for rehabilitating the devastated regions. Also, Senate Finance Committee Chairman Francis Escudero met with Department of Public Works and Highways officials to discuss their efforts. Escudero said that a minimum target of 10 billion pesos from the budget in addition to the government's savings this year.
Bibigyang daan ito ang ilang provision na nakalagay sa procurement law natin. Hindi sa mas magaang, meron pa ring requirements na dapat sundin pero mas mapapabilis ang pag-procure ng kung ano mang kinakailangan para matugunan yung immediate need ng ating mga kababayan doon sa apektadong lugar.
He also requested the Department of Budget and Management to clarify the process of how to spend the donations. It may not have come from local taxes, but it is also considered public funds and is still subject to the scrutiny of the Commission on Audit. For People's Television, Bianca Piedad.